Nice try. But how are you guys today? Good. Well, my name is Amy Van Ravensvoort. You guys can call me Miss Amy. It's much easier. You do Van Ravensvoort. It takes too long to say. And I came all the way from South Dakota to work with you guys today. It is a long way. It was 2 plane rides and a long car ride, and I'm not used to the weather here you guys have with the wind and the rain. So
After 2 plane rides and actually get home, and then from Seattle airport, my dad had a driving with my Anna. The boiler. It was weird because it was nighttime, and after the first day, you get here. And you're saying, it's like, oh my god.
okay. So what they wanted me to do was they wanted me to come here and teach you guys something. But I was thinking rather than teach you something, I would play a game with you. Okay, does that sound good? You play a game? Yes. Then we shall play a game. And the first thing we need to do, obviously, to play a game is to have 2 teams, right?
Yeah.
And since I'm really good at this, I play this game from, I've played it in Florida with kids. I've played it all the way up in Alaska, East Coast, West Coast. I've played it with kindergartners, and I've played it with high schoolers, and they have never beat me. No one has beat me.
Not yet.
Not yet? You guys are pretty confident.
Oh, we can beat you. We'll beat you.
So I'm going to put you guys all on a team. Okay? So go ahead and glance around. These are your teammates. See? Let me move this out of the way here.
That means the teachers.
No, oh, that's a good point. You cannot use the teachers. They are not part of your team. So here we go. This is where we're going to keep points. Now you can see this is me. I'm on the team all by myself with a big smiley face because I'm going to win. And you guys have to earn your smiley faces by beating me. Okay? So we have our teams. The second part we need to play a game is how to get points, right? That's how you tell who wins and who loses. So you guys, I'm going to make this easy on you since this is the first time you played this game with me, but you can get a point every time you follow directions.
It's kind of like Simon Says?
Yeah, so here comes a direction. We'll see how well you can do with this. Everybody touch your nose. Touch your nose. Yeah, so to get the point, everybody has to touch their nose. All right, go ahead and put your hand down in your lap. Good job. You guys get the first point of the game. See how easy that is? Now, I get a point every time you don't follow directions correctly.
Can we all stand up?
No, you got to stay sitting down. That's a direction. You got to stay in your desk. So every time you don't follow the direction correctly, I get a point.
We're following the direction correctly right now because we're sitting in our desk.
But you're talking. Bing! See, I'll get you every time. So, I know, it's amazing, isn't it? So just to let you know, when my hand is in the air like this, that means I am talking and I need to be sure to have your attention. So here's the direction. When my hand is in the air, I'm the only one talking. Your eyes are all on me, and you're paying attention to what I say. Okay? So I need to see everybody's eyes on me when my hand is in the air. And you need to be not talking. I need eyes on me. Gentlemen in the back there. My hand's in the air, so your eyes need to be on me. That's the direction in order for your team to get points, okay? So could you close your folder for me, please? Yeah, can you please fold it? Close it for me, though. So your team can get a point. There you go. Excellent job. Keep going. You're almost there. Thank you so much. You just earned your team a point for following directions. Look how easy that is. And that brings us to our next rule. I know you guys just got a point and you wanted to celebrate. And you wanted to go, woohoo, woohoo, I'm going to win, I'm going to win. You all wanted to do that, didn't you? However, here's my quiet hand. The only thing you can do is to do a happy dance in your chair, which looks like this. That's all. But you got to be quiet while you're doing it. No noise can be made. Good job. Okay, let's try that. So go ahead. Everybody put your hands in your lap. Everybody's got their eyes on me because my hand's in the air. Nobody's talking. And we're going to pretend you just earned a point. What's the only thing you can do when we just earned our point? Good job. Excellent. My hand's in the air. Good work. You get a point for doing that quietly. Now, the next part, when there are going to be times when I earn a point because not everybody is looking at me. There might be people talking. And then I'm going to get points. Now, I know you're going to want to do this. You're going to want to go, oh man, pay attention so we can win, which is a little scary to the people sitting by you. So the only thing you may do when you want to give your partner a little encouragement is give them a thumbs up like, but you can't talk. Okay? So we are going to pretend that Mrs. Van just got a point. Show me what's the only thing you can do. Oh, we're not going to touch. We're not going to touch. There you go. Keep your hand to yourself. Okay? No touching while we're doing this either. Good work. That's what we're going to do. See, you guys got the first 4 points of the game. How cool is that? So are you ready to actually start the game?
Yeah.
When my hand's in the air, eyes are on me, and people are listening. No one else is talking. When we get a point, we can do the chair happy dance. When we lose a point, we can give our friends a thumbs up. We'll work on it, right? So here comes the first direction of the game. I need you to, there's several steps to this, so listen up. You need to have a piece of paper. Oh, wait, the directions aren't done. Something to write with. And then everything needs to be off your table except that piece of paper and that pencil. Okay, wait a minute. You need to do this without making noise. Ready? Go. Do you have a piece of paper? You need to get a piece of paper, okay? Let's see. There you go, sweetie.
Thank you.
Do you have something to write with? All right. All right. I need everything cleaned off that desktop. Put it under your chair. So the only thing you have on your desk is something to write with and something to write on. Yes, sir.
How many points do you have to get to win?
You just have to have more points than I do at the end of the game.
How long is that?
In 40 minutes.
Oh,
Okay? Okay. You have a piece of paper here. That's good, hon. You only need one. Right here, okay? Got something to write with? Good job. Okay, let's see. We accomplished that with very little disturbance. Excellent job. Don't you worry. I'm going to catch right up. Okay, we're actually going to study some spelling words today. Okay? You guys have seen your spelling words already, right?
we have
Okay.
different spelling words for each group.
Okay, well, these will be spelling words, but I'm going to teach you a way to work with your spelling words that will help you get A's on your spelling tests. And unfortunately, I didn't know this when I was your age, and you know what happened to me? I'd get 5 wrong on my spelling test, and then my teacher would say, write every word 5 times, use it in a sentence 3 times, and I'd go home and my mom would make me write it 5 more times. And then by the time I got to Friday, I still couldn't spell it, and then I got an F on my spelling test. That's what happened to me. Until I was in college, and my professor taught me about syllables and how to find them in the word. So I could tell what they were supposed to look like based on the sounds I heard in the word. All right? So in order to do this, first we have to talk about syllable types. And there are only 6. How simple is that? You guys can learn 6 syllables, can't you? Easy, cheesy, lemon squeezy. So, to begin with, the first one we're going to learn is, we're going to go with closed, actually. I just changed my mind. And closed syllables are words or syllables like mat or got or hit. And the reason they're called closed syllables is because the pattern has a consonant here, then a vowel, and then another consonant. So we know that in here, these vowels are always going to make that short sound. Because vowels make two sounds, the long sound and the short sound. Whenever it's in a closed syllable, it will always make the short sound. So if I have the word little, this right here is a closed syllable, so I know it's going to make the I sound. So whenever I hear the I sound, I know it's going to have to be in a closed syllable. Okay, so we're going to talk about what that means in just a moment. Now, the opposite of closed is going to be your open syllable. And that's going to be words like hi, me, and go. And these do not have consonants at the end of them. So whenever we see this in a syllable, it will always say its name. It'll always make the long sound. Hi, me, go. Okay? Hi, me, go. And a way to remember this is, I'm going to borrow this piece of paper, is you can actually, whoops, did I fold it the right way? Make the difference. If we have, okay, here is an open syllable. The door is open. Okay, it's open. So the word is going to be go. It's open. There's no consonant stopping it. But when I close the door, make it a closed syllable, it makes the word got. That's how we know what sound that vowel makes, because that's the confusing part when we read words. Consonants usually always make the same sound. The T always makes the T sound. The B always makes the B sound. It's the vowels that get complicated because we don't know what sound they make. This is a way to help us. Okay? Everybody think they can understand open and closed syllables?
Yeah.
Let's test it out then. Are you ready? Okay, I'm going to put some syllables on the board over here. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to attempt to use your teacher's nifty little... Nope, I'm not, because it's not in the right spot. I need the board, though. So we'll do it this way. That's okay. I'm quite capable of walking around these chairs, I hope. Okay? So I'm going to put some syllables on the board here, okay? Now, these are syllables. These are not words. And as I'm writing them, I want you to look and see if they are closed or open, and what sound that vowel will make. And we'll talk about them in just a minute. Okay. There's 6 of them up there. Now you guys have had a chance to think about, are they open or closed, and what sound do they make? So, as we go through this, I want you to follow my example. Everybody, this is how it's going to look. Here comes the direction for a point. Are you ready? This is my turn. This is how it's going to look. So I need everybody to put their hand over their mouth just a minute, because you guys aren't going to make a sound until it's your turn. Are you ready? This is how it's going to look. Sound, O. Syllable, mo. Sound, ah. Syllable, pock. Okay, that's what it's going to look like. I'm going to point underneath the vowel. You're going to think about what sound it makes, and when I tap underneath it, then you're going to tell me the sound that it makes. It's either going to make the long sound or the short sound. And then when I say syllable, you're going to tell me what the 2 letters together make or the 3 letters to make. Are you ready to try it?
Yes. Yes.
For a point.
Yes.
Okay, so put your hands in your lap. Eyes up here, because you're all focused, because this is worth a point. I need to get some points, so I'm going to have to mess you up, okay? You ready? Sound? O. Syllable? Mo. Sound? Ah. Syllable? Pa. Okay, this one's all on your own. Sound? I. Syllable? Sound. Good job. Sound? U. Very good, boys and girls. When the U is all by itself, it says its name. It makes the U sound. So what sound is it? U. What's this? Oh, just wait for my signal. I get a point. Oh, and I get a point because you're not supposed to make any noise. What's the one thing you can do? Ah, see how quick? I'm up there. I'm going to get it. Let's go back to this one. Eyes up here. Ready? You guys can get a point back. I know you can. Sound? U. The sound is oo. What's the sound? Oo. Syllable? U. Okay, let's go back up here. Syllable? Ah. Good, catching on. Syllable? I. Very good. Sound? U. Syllable? U. Good job. Almost done. Sound? A. Syllable? J. Sound? I. Good job. That Y makes the long I sound. What sound was it? I. Syllable? My. Perfect job. You guys did a great one. There you go. You earned back your point. Good job. All right, so we have two types of syllables, which you guys have got down to a science, don't you? You know the difference between open and closed. So that brings us to our next couple types of syllables. And this one's an easy one. I'll give you guys an easy one. We're going to call it the E syllable. I don't know whether your school calls it the magic E, the jump and bump E, the silent E. There's many, many names for it. But it comes in words like cake, take,
Make.
bake, very good.
Make. Lake.
Whoop, my hand's in the air. Lake, okay? These E's here on the end actually are indicators, are markers for us. They're signals for us that they're making that consonant say its name. So whenever at the end of the word we have an E, we always need to look to see what sound that vowel is making. Okay? So they all are saying their names. Okay? That pretty easy one? That's a very easy one that you should probably be pretty used to. The other one's a little bit harder, okay? This is the hard one. Okay, this one is a team. Now, you remember your little ditty about the vowels? A, E, I, O, U, sometimes Y, and W. You remember those?
No.
You don't? Okay, that is the poem that you can use in your head to remember what your vowels are. Now, teams are when two vowels work together to make one sound. So, for example, it's very good. So, team. The EA in here is working as a team to make the long E sound. Okay? You could have a Y in the word day. You could have EY in the word they. Because when they're used like this, that's when Y is a vowel. A-E-I-O-U, sometimes Y and W. Just like EW in the word blue. The wind blew today. Okay? That's how you know whether the vowels are saying their name or not. Yes, sir?
My real name is Andrew, and I have an EW at the end of my name.
You have a team in your name, don't you? We'll get a chance to practice with that just a minute. Yes, sir?
What do we need paper and pencil for?
We'll get there in just a minute. We're almost there. Okay? So we have teams. Okay? We also have what they call R-controlled. Okay? And that's in words like car, start. And that's because that R is working with the vowel to make a certain sound, like bird, fort. Those are all R-controlled. Okay? Yes, sir?
You got another one.
What one?
It has the word in it, so it has an E at the end.
It has the word in it?
Yeah, it's got A-R-E.
A-R. Oh, R. It does. That can be one too. But that one is a little bit different because it can be in the word care too, and it makes the air sound, A-R-E. But that's very good thinking. But I do want to make sure to have Fern, like an ER. So you have AR, ER, IR, OR, and UR. Those are all our options there. Okay? The last syllable type we have is consonant LE, like in the word able. Okay? That is a syllable all by itself. Bull, if you back in our word little. Toll. Or you could have giggle. Okay? So we have consonant LE, and that's all, the only 6 we need to know. And knowing that, we're now going to practice our spelling words. Are you ready? I'm going to give you guys a point because you were very good listening while I was teaching all that. Good job. Okay? Here comes the next direction, though. We're going to do our first spelling word. Are you ready? Okay. Better get ready to do your first spelling word. Oh, and you know what we're going to do? We're not going to use our pencils yet. Because we can't spell a word until we know how many syllables and the sounds that are in it. Okay? So we're going to count the syllables in a word. Our first spelling word is going to be restart. Okay? So everybody put your pen. Nope, don't pick up your pencils yet. We have to figure out how many syllables is in that word. Now, oh, I'm so glad you did that. How many of you have had your teachers do this? So you can raise your hand if you've had your teachers do this. Yeah? To figure out how many syllables are in the word. Well, if you are like me, this white girl hasn't got any rhythm. So when the teacher said restart, I went 5. Because yeah, that's probably why I wasn't a very good speller, huh? So to help you pick out syllables in a word, I'm going to teach you a better way in case you don't have any rhythm like I do. So every syllable you noticed up here, every syllable had a vowel, right? That's what a syllable is. It has to have a vowel. And in order to make that vowel sound, we have to open our mouths. If you think about singing songs, like the Christmas Carol Silent Night, you don't hold out the s. It doesn't go silent. It goes silent night. You hold out that I sound. You hold out the vowel sounds. So when we go to the word restart, I want you to put your hand under your jaw. This is a direction. Everybody put your hand under your jaw. Hand under your jaw. Good job. Now when we say the word out loud, I want you to count how many times your mouth opens and your jaw drops. Okay, ready? Restart. How many times?
2. Restart.
And restart. And you can check it by clapping. High five on that. Okay, hand in the air, guys. That's exactly what I want you to do. So on your paper now, you can pick up your pencil. Okay? So we're going to put number 1 here. And we have 2 syllables. So we're going to put 2 lines. Make it look just like that. All right, we have 2 syllables. Now, the first syllable was re. Now put your hand up here. Here comes another direction. Hand right in front of your face with your fist right here. And as we say the syllable re, we're going to put a finger up for each sound we hear in the syllable. So it's going to go E. How many sounds?
2.
Okay, so in here I need to put 2 sounds. Now I want you to be thinking. Okay? This is another direction. I'm going to give you think time, and I don't want you to say the letter until I snap my fingers, okay? So, what letter makes the sound? The sound. Nope, I don't want to know yet. Everybody's thinking, because then you're all going to answer when I snap my fingers. So, down there, we need to be ready. And the letter that makes that sound is? R. That's exactly right. And you did a great job responding on my signal. Okay, so we have the R making the R sound. The second time is E. The second sound was E. Okay, what letter makes the E sound? Think about it. Think about it. Don't raise your hand. Everybody thinking. And the answer is what?
E.
The long E. Now, if I look here, I have what kind of syllable? No, think about it. Look at this syllable, R-E. Look at my syllable chart here. Is it closed, open, magic E, team, R, or C-L-L? Everybody's thinking about it. And the answer is what? Open. That is exactly what I wanted to hear. Okay? Now we have re. Now our second syllable was start. Okay? So put your hand up here. Now this is a hard one because it's got a blend in it. How many sounds are in the syllable start? Are you ready? Art. How many? 4. 4. So we need 4 spelling combinations to spell that. And what letter makes this sound? Everybody's thinking, and the answer is? Perfect. The second sound is t, and everybody's thinking. The letter that makes the t sound is? T. Okay, now here, I want you to think. This is a challenge. This is for a point. What 2 letters together makes the R sound? Look at your syllables. You need 2 letters together to make the R sound. And everybody is thinking, and they're thinking, and they're thinking. And the answer is? A-R. Perfect. Thank you very much. R, but that goes on one line because it's one sound. Now the 4th sound in the word start is a T sound. And the letter that makes the T sound, whoops, wait, you got to wait until I ask for the signal. Ha, 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 ha. And the letter that makes the T sound is? T. Perfect. Now, here comes another challenge. Look at that syllable. Look at that syllable. I want to know what syllable type that is. Is it closed, open, E, team, mat, or R, or CLE? Think about it. Think about it. And the answer is? R controlled, or the R. Good job, you guys. All right. Oops, that's the wrong person. How about that? That's better, huh? I got to get some points. We need to make this game harder. Okay? Are you ready? Here comes the next word. Next word. Oh, put those pencils down because we don't start with that. We first have to figure out how many syllables there are. Ready? The next word is resend. Oh, quiet just a minute. Resend. Think about it in your head. Hand under your chin. Everybody's going to say it with me. Get ready. Resend. How many syllables, everybody? Oh, wait till I snap my fingers. How many syllables in resend? Think about it, and the answer is? 2. Perfect. So I'm going to put number 2. There's my 2 syllables. Okay? Now, independently, what 2, because we need 2 letters, we have E. We have 2 spelling combinations right here. Put them on your paper yourself, quickly and quietly. Okay, I need you to follow along with me, so you need to be doing exactly like it's on the board, okay? What 2 sounds make re? Good job. Okay, everybody's thinking? And the 2 letters that make E are? R-E. Did I snap my fingers yet? Yeah. And I heard a couple of disappointed groans, which is another point for me. Good job. Okay, so think about it. What 2 letters make the syllable re? Think about it, and the answer is? R-E. That is exactly what I wanted to hear. Check your paper. Okay? Now we need the second syllable is send. Okay, send. So if you need to, put your fist up here and go d. 4 sounds in this blank. You need to put 4 sounds in here. D. 4 sounds, 4 letter combinations. Okay? So the first sound, the letter that makes the sound is, okay, now here I want you to think. There's a choice. There are 2 ways we can make this sound. Actually, more than 2. One way to make that sound is what?
S.
S.
What's C?
Very good. I didn't call on you, but who said C? You did? C? C? Somebody said C. C. Very good. We can make the sound with the C. So we're going to have to make a choice. But I need to see the rest of my syllable before we can make that choice. Okay, what letter? There's only one letter that makes that S sound. And, well, actually, there's more than one way to make the S sound. But what is the way that we make the S sound most of the time? And, oh, think about it. And the answer is?
E.
Very good. And the letter that makes the N sound, and the answer is?
N.
Okay, and the letter that makes the D sound, and the answer is?
D.
Very good. Okay, now when I look here, I have to make a choice. Now if I put the C in there, that doesn't quite look right to me, because if I want to send somebody a package is what I'm thinking. I know it's not spelled with a C, it's spelled with an S, but I do have to make a choice. Now I'm going to choose that one. So go ahead and make sure you have this word spelled correctly. Everybody good? Yeah. All right, so are you ready to try this on your own? Okay. What we're going to do is you're actually going to work with a shoulder partner to spell this next word. Okay? Now, I need help. Ma'am, what's your name?
But you call me Caitlin.
Caitlin. This is Caitlin, and she's going to help show you guys what this looks like. Okay? So when it's time to talk to a shoulder partner, I'm going to look at my partner, I'm going to lean in, and I'm going to listen. Because when I, as the teacher, ask Caitlin what the answer is, I don't want to know what Caitlin said. I want to know what her partner said. So when you answer my questions, you can't give me the answer that you think it is. You need to give me the answer that your partner thinks it is. Okay, this is kind of hard. Okay, so we're going to do a practice before we get to the next word. I'm going to give you a question. You're going to go look, lean, and listen to your shoulder partner. So let's practice that a minute. I want you to look, lean, and listen to your shoulder partner.
It's not that close.
Not that close, you're right. You have to lean in, honey. There you go, because you have to be able to hear. Because the leaning and the listening are going to be a challenge. Because while you're talking with your partner, I'm going to be singing a song. And in order to get your point, you have to tell me what song I was singing. So you have to be quiet enough, which means you have to be close enough to whisper. Otherwise, you're not going to hear me. Okay? Are you ready to try? Okay, this is for a point. I need you to turn to your shoulder partner, look, lean, and listen. And I want you to be able to tell me what your partner is doing after school and be able to tell me what song I'm singing. Ready? Go. Jingle bells, jingle jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle bells. All right, let's come back together as a class. So there's two parts here. You need to answer the question, what your friend is doing after school today and what song I was singing. So, my dear, I want to know what your friend is doing after school. Not what you're doing, but what your friend is doing after school.
Doing her homework and hanging out on her phone.
She's doing her homework? Good job, good answer. In front of all the teachers, you look good. Yeah. Okay, now for the other, that's a point. Thank you very much. You followed directions very well, you too, so you get a point for your group. Now the next point comes if you can tell me what song I was singing. Raise your hand if you knew what song I was singing, and the answer is? Jingle Bells. Now, see, the important part about doing shoulder partners is that you look, lean, and listen. So you two right here, you show me what it looks like to look, lean, and listen. You and your partner show me what it looks like to look, lean, and listen. That's what I need to see. Oh, but you got to lean in. Yeah, it's all right, I promise. Okay? All right, so look, lean, and listen. But you have to be quiet enough to hear me sing that song, because I'm going to sing a couple other songs while we're doing this, okay? All right, so let's go back to our spelling now. We're going to do spelling word number 3. Now remember, as we do this, you need to have the lines for the syllables, and then you have to have how many sounds are in there. So are you ready to try it?
Yep.
Okay, here it comes. With your table partner, I want you to do everything that we've been doing and spell the word replace.
Place.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Okay, now you had a chance to talk with your shoulder partner. The beauty about the shoulder partner is, if you didn't know the answer, you can get the answer, right? Because you have a chance to talk to your table partner and get the answer. So that means when I ask you how many syllables in the word replace, and the answer is? 2. Everybody knows. Good job. And the first syllable is, what is it?
R-E.
Re, very good. And there's 2 sounds. And how do we spell re? The first letter is?
R.
Second letter is?
E.
Perfect. Is the syllable open or closed? Think about it. And the answer is?
Open.
Perfect. The second syllable in the word is place. How many sounds are in the syllable place? And the answer is?
4.
4. There's 4. Everybody put your hand up here. Now this is the trick. We only want sounds, not letters. Let's say them. P, L, A, S. How many are there?
4.
Very good. So we have to come up with 4 sounds. Oh, no, there's not 5 sounds. There's only 4 sounds, but there are 5 letters. Let's think about that. What letter makes the first sound P? Think about it.
P.
What letter makes the second sound O? Think about it, and the answer is?
L.
Oh, here it comes, the sound A. How do we make the A sound?
A.
We can make it A all by itself, or we can make it with A consonant E, or we can make it with the AI sound or the AY sound. We got some choices to make, okay? The last sound in the syllable place is the sound. What letters make the sound?
C-E.
Okay, you can do C-E, you can do S, okay, but I see that I need to be able to make this long A sound, and it will never be A-Y in the middle of a word. You can never use A-Y to make the long A sound in the middle of the word. It's only at the end of a syllable, and it's not at the end because I have a sound. So when I go back over here and I look, I can't use this one, but I can use this one. So when I put it down, I got C-E. And I have to have this E here as an indicator or a signal to let me know that the A makes the long sound and that the C makes the sound. Yeah, kind of tough. Okay, go ahead, put your hands down because my time is up. So we need to count our points. How many points did I have? And the answer is?
6.
Good job. How many points did you have? And the answer is?
12.
Shoot, that was an unfair game, I gotta say.
We doubled it.
You doubled my score. Very, very good. And I will give you all smiley faces for that because you did an absolute fabulous job.
What do we get?
What do you get? I will tell you my middle name.
Except for that.
Are you ready for my middle name? I don't like to tell people my middle name because it's not a real pretty name. It is Amy Hermina Van Ravensway.
Amy Carmina Van Ravensway.
Hermina, I know. I don't like it. But anyway, okay, boys and girls, my hand is in the air. You still need to be quiet. Your substitute teacher, I'm sure, has something for you to do wherever she is.
Not in the room yet.
Oh,
I can stay with them. You can just stay.
okay.